Victor, good evening. It's good to have you join us on the show tonight.
Good evening. Thank you very much.
Okay, I mean, I've been watching your games. I mean, we've been like, okay, there's this Nigeria is Spatar Prague and it's scoring goals everywhere. I mean, 14 games in the Champions League, both in the qualifiers and of course, the league format. You were able to score 4 goals, 2 assists, which, you know, when you're talking about Champions League, you know, it's a very, very difficult one. But I'm going to start off with you, not just on the Champions League first. Let's start off with how you feel, you know, making history and being one of those players who play a crucial role in helping your club to win the championship last season.
For me, I think is very important. Champions League is a league of the champions, and you need to be very, very, very good and more talented to play in this kind of league. And I was, you know, grateful as a kid. I always want to play in Champions League because growing up, I watched, you know, the likes of Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar playing Champions League, and I'm grateful to also be part of those players who will play against these great players.
Okay, now talking about the Champions League, I mentioned that you scored 4 goals and 2 assists, and of course before your team crashed out. How does it feel actually, you know, playing in this Champions League, especially with this league format? Is your first experience? Tell us about it.
Yes, I feel blessed. I feel grateful because it takes a lot of hard work to play and score goal in Champions League. Believe me, it's not easy to play in this kind of league, and I feel it's, you know, it's a good one for me to play and help my team qualify and to score also 4 goals and 2 assists in this first Champions League campaign that I get involved.
Okay, I mean, which of these matches you played? I know you played against Bayer Leverkusen, you played against Inter Milan. Which of these 2 games were the toughest for you in the Champions League?
Yeah, I think I play really tough games against most clubs, like the one you mentioned. I think Inter Milan, they are very good in defense and also in attack. I believe this is the difficult teams that I ever faced and I faced playing against them.
Victor, let's still stay with this new format. We're talking about it in the background before we came live, so let's talk about it again. Is this the right way to go for the Champions League?
I think this way that the program that they have for Champions League, I think is very good because if imagine those players playing in Champions League coming down to Europa League, trust me, they are going to wipe away those players and those teams playing in Europa League because the game of the champions is different from the game in Europa League. It's really two different league entirely.
Let's talk about the performance of your team, Spatar Prague. You guys finished 31st on the table out of 36 teams. You think you should have done better?
I think we should have done better, but nevertheless, Spatar Prague qualified 19 years ago, and 19 years after, this is the first time they will play. And getting a win and a draw in this campaign is a great achievement for the club in 19 years. So I believe for them, it is a great campaign for them. And to me also, I think it's a more like exposure. And this is my first time playing in the group stage. I've been playing in qualifications and a lot of Europa League and Champions League qualifiers. But this is my first time playing the group stage of Champions League.
I spoke to a friend, he's right here in England, he covers the Champions League a lot, and he says it's a night of magic. So this is your first time playing in the group phase. What sort of experience was it?
No, it's a great moment. It's a great experience for me because, trust me, playing with the likes of these great players that I said earlier, watching them from the TV, growing as a young boy, believe me, it's a dream come true for me, playing in the Champions League. And I believe it's a great feeling for me. Trust me, it's a great feeling.
Yeah, interesting. Let's bring it back home, Victor. I mean, your journey as an amateur footballer in Nigeria, what was it like for you before you went to Spatar Prague, travel out of the country?
It's not easy. It's not easy. Playing in Nigeria, it was tough.
Yeah.
Really, really tough. But with God, like I'm a Christian, I believe in God and hard work also. So putting in the hard work and the right channel also is very important. The channel, the hard work, and believing in God. So I think I play as in my days I play as a machinery.
Okay.
For a lot of things, a lot of things like yeah. But later on, when I went to play for one thing like this, somebody saw me. He introduced himself and took me to a trial in Lagos, and I played within 3 minutes. I scored 2 goals, and they said, boom, that I need to come with them. You know, traveling from Nigeria to Slovakia. I started my career in Slovakia, playing for Inter Bratislava, scoring some goals, and I played from there to Austria, to Cyprus, to Czech Republic. First half season on a loan in Liberec, I scored 9 goals in 11 appearances. So this is why Spatar Prague saw the potential I have and decided to bring me into their team. And since then, I've been an instrument for them to qualify also in the Champions League, because I scored a lot of crucial goals for them and also bringing them into the Champions League after 19 years.
Interesting. You said you became an instrument for them. Would you want to be an instrument for the Super Eagles of Nigeria? Your dreams and desires to don the colors of the green, white, green that everyone is proud of.
Yes, exactly. I would like to be an instrument for the Super Eagles to bring back glory to my country, because we all need this glory in our country. As a Nigerian, I will always be proud of my country wherever I go to. So I would like to be an instrument for my country to bring back the glory that we deserve.
What have you seen in the team, and how do you think you can actually fit into the current squad? Because you are a striker, you're scoring goals. We have Victor Osimhen, we have Victor Boniface may not be scoring so much goals for Super Eagles, but he's there. We have Demola Lookman. Of course, we have you.
Yeah, I think as a footballer, we need to work hand to hand, because I don't have the power to be in the team. The coaches and the staff have the overall power to invite who want to be in the team, because we have the likes of Victor Osimhen, Ademola Lookman, and Victor Boniface. These are great players, and with me being in the team, we work hands together and make our country proud.
Yeah, before we let you go, Victor, I've been having these debates with coaches, players. So let's start first with your club. It's not like you're pushing blames, but a lot of times people blame coaches. And I looked at that match and I said, "Todd didn't turn up, defenders didn't turn up." Do you players look at yourselves and say it's our fault and not a coaching or tactical issue?
Yeah, most of us, sometimes we do that, because before you can put any blame on any coach, you need to look inwards before you can point finger at anybody. Look at what you've done, if you've given your best or not, because it all starts with you. You don't need to point on to anybody. Yeah, I would say you don't need to put any blame on anyone. You need to just look at yourself first. Think of what you can do to help the team.
Okay, let's take it now to Super Eagles. I won't ask who is to blame for our current situation, if it's coaches or players, but I'll ask you, if you have a chance to get into that team, what can you do differently?
I will do a lot differently. I will do a lot of things by working together. First of all, I will not playing as a single player will not help the team. We need to come collectively as a player to play, as a team. So to talk about what I will do individually, trust me, I will not do anything individually. But as a single player playing together as a team, we will do a lot together.
Talking about doing a lot together, we are playing Rwanda next, right? Next month. What are the things you feel also the players can actually do, in case you don't get the opportunity to play, for next month, because this is really close. What are the things you feel we can do? I mean, what is your reaction? What will you say concerning the game we're going to be playing against Rwanda? Because the chances of us not going to the World Cup is right, in front of us.
For me, precisely, I just need. We all need to work together because together we make us to bring back the glory home.
Bringing back glory home. Now, before I let you go, let me ask this one. I know some players really don't like answering this kind of question, but I will ask you, what other European clubs actually you fancy, you like, if you, by chance, maybe you want to move away from Czech Republic, you want to leave Czech Republic and go to other European countries. What other league do you really like, you would want to, play in?
Yeah, like the likes of Italy,
okay,
Premier League, and German Bundesliga.
That's a lot. So, if not football, what could you have been?
I would have been a musician.
I think you've got some of the vibes. Before we sign you out, what's football like in Czech Republic?
Yeah,
football is tough. It's tough. It's really, really tough. You need to be, apart from being talented, you need to be more focused, like mentally, because football is not just playing and playing. You need to be really, really strong upstairs, and your dedication must be on 100.
Victor, we're seeing legends coming back to the Nigeria Premier Football League. There's Ahmed Musa there, there's Shehu Abdullahi, there's Brownie there, Stanley Dingba is back, Michael Uchebo is back. Do you have that in your plan?
so.
Yeah, well...
maybe when you've done it.
I think we need to let it
I'm not saying now. Maybe when you've done it, you're like, do you have it? Okay, do you have it in your retirement plan?
To be back or what?
To be back home to play in the MPFL.
When I get there, I will cross it. I'll cross over.
We'll get to that bridge. I like the answer because you don't know where it's taking
I don't know.
Thank you so much, Victor Olatunji, for your time on the show tonight. All the best with your football career. And we wish that someday you get a chance to express your talent with the senior men's national team.
Thank you very much. Thank you.